We got Rider Spirits here on Nintendo Switch, courtesy of Shiny Newton, the publisher, or I guess, yeah, uh, well, developer of the English translation. Red Light Games is the publisher of the game. Um, it's a pretty cool game. So this is a game that was actually released back on the Super Famicom. I'm pretty sure around the time or shortly after the Super Mario Kart game was released. The reason I say that is because the game looks very similar, but yet different. And I want to jump into that here in just a second. Let's go to options. So we got controls, we got video options. Just like every other round of the game, you've got a lot of different options here that they've put in here. So you can display options, you can do color options, shader styles if you want. Arcade Glow, that was a nice touch. CRT filter if you want it. Vengeful CRT if you want that. Same way LCD. So you got a couple of options. I'm gonna go and just do none for the none for that. I got perfect. You got perfect 1x, which again, why would anybody use that? I don't know. I want to do 4x3 though. You can do Game Rangers. You can do Bike Daisuke 1994 is when the game was released in Japan. Or you have the Rider Spirits 2024, the first ever official 2024 English translation of the game. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just say start game. Okay, so here's the game. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. I want to check something. Oh, okay. So Extreme, I think, were the initial publishers. I think it's Shiny and Rattle Games there. Okay. So pretty basic screen here. 1 or 2 players. I'll do 1 player. Yeah, Riders GP. Got time trial and endurance race. I'm going to do Riders GP. And you have different several other characters to choose from. You can do Shin, Mash, Papaya, Baron, Scott, Pickles, Lime, Ricky. So a couple different options. I'm going to go ahead and go with, let's do Pickles. Why not? So you got 3 different cups. You've got Prospect, Rookie, and Rider. Oh, of course, I'm doing Prospect. That's what I start with. That's what you have to start with. Okay, so when you boot up the game, or you start the game, you can immediately tell there's Mode 7 going on here. Game is very, very similar to that of Mario Kart. The difference being, which I thought was kind of interesting, is the fact that, oops, is you've got the rearview mirror up at the top. So that was an interesting touch. Now, if you wanted to pick up an item, you have to go through the pit in order to get one. And then to use it, you do the ZL button, which I just did on accident. I'm going to grab another one. Now, what you get is completely random. Whatever item you get is completely random, but you can use it. You pick one up, use it. It's pretty cool. I'm assuming that one was like a star power equivalent. I really like the way the game looks. The rearview mirror in the back is or at the top there's a little distracting, but it does come in handy quite a bit. You also have a turbo button that you can hit. You can hit up to 3 turbos. You can hold up to 3 items as well, I believe. At least 2. I haven't tried doing more than 2. But I have a feeling because you can hit the X button to switch between your items, I have a feeling you can do 3. I'm using a Super Nintendo style controller, which fits this game like a glove. Because it's a Super Famicom game, but like I was saying, graphics wise, The game's pretty cool looking. I like the way the game looks. Again, the rearview mirror at the top is a little distracting. Um, the sound effect for the engine, that whine as you really start going, is really distracting and really annoying. I understand why it's here. It's part of the game. And they wanted to kind of, I guess, stand out from the competition, so to speak. And they do a great job of that. The rearview mirror is a really nice change from what you got with Super Mario Kart. In fact, I kind of like it better, but I guess the more you play the game, the less of a distraction becomes. In its defense, as much as I don't really care for it. Okay, we got that item there. Now you can use the L and R buttons to lean into turns, which is definitely handy, especially with those sharp turns. Oh, you'll also have CPUs that use items like that. That'll turn this track completely pitch black, which I guess is their take on like the squid from Mario Kart, though it was not around at the time, obviously. Still kind of I guess Nintendo took took the idea from them, maybe, I don't know. But that was kind of a cool thing to see there. How that could happen. But yeah, overall a really cool game. Really awesome, fun game. Now, what I will say is that I didn't know there were items in the game. In fact, I was kind of confused as to why there was a selection up there at the top. The only way I knew to come into the pit to get the item, and the item is random, is I actually had to view the manual in the gallery and use Google Translate to translate the manual. I think it would have been nice to have the manual automatically translated for us, considering it is an English translation of the game. That would have been nice to see. Maybe in future releases from Shiny Uden, we can see that. Maybe that'll happen. Other than again, maybe not, because I mean it's pretty easy to pull up Google Translate and translate through the camera, but not everybody's going to have that kind of access. So that'd be kind of cool to see how that happen if possible. And oh, apparently I just hit something random, and it may hit, may not. I guess I don't know. Oh, come on. I might... Oh, hang on. I might actually get this one. Fourth place again. Dang, I thought I had that third place nailed. But yeah, Rider Spirit's an amazing game. It's really fun. It does get repetitive after a while, I will admit. Because it's a racing game. But I'd say it's a bad game at all. It's definitely worth checking out. If you've ever wanted to play this game, now's your chance in full English on the Switch. It's also available on other platforms as well. I will leave a link to the game's description down below. I want to thank Shiny Uden for the opportunity. This game is a wonderful game. I'm glad we finally have it worldwide. And it's a great game. And I'm going to end the video here. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.